Just infected 17 people. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Loadout with Shawnee and John. How are you, pal?
I'm doing well. Just had a little lunch, came in, and I think we got some pretty decent guests coming up.
Two good ones that I know of.
Yeah.
You ready for the first one?
Yeah, I think I am.
The person that everybody sees before they go into almost every show there is, and someone I can't wait to find out what she thinks, the great Kris Klaver. Hi, Clave.
Hi, guys.
What's
Hi.
new?
You know,
Something's new.
hanging out, right?
There's a little bird told us there's a new pet over at your place.
There's a new member of the Klaver family.
All
And
right.
she's right here. This is Pearl.
Pearl, that's
Pearl.
a good name. Hi, pal. That makes it fun to be around the house a little more.
Absolutely. I haven't had a dog or my own dog in probably 20 years.
Congrats.
And you know, the lockdown happened, and I thought, and I'm by myself. You know, I live alone, and I don't have a family of my own. So I thought, it's a better time than what better time now? And then I'll figure it out later on whenever we start up again. You know, she's small enough, and maybe I'll just
sneak her in.
take her with me or something.
Yeah, we'll throw her in a center staging case.
Yeah, I can help you out.
Oh, perfect.
No, seriously. She's like 9 pounds. She's really little.
Oh,
so.
it's perfect.
Yeah, but it's been good. It's been good. That helps a lot for sure.
Very good. And how are you doing? Healthy? Feeling good? What?
Today's a good day.
Today's a good
Today's
day.
a good day.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel good. You know, it's I'm kind of an emotional person as it is, so I'm gonna hopefully my voice doesn't crack while I'm talking to you guys, because first of all, it's really great to see both of you.
Back at you.
And Zach and Matt and everyone over there. I miss you guys terribly. You know, it's kind of scary, but I'm trying not to let fear take control, because then that doesn't help anything. So just trying to figure out how we're going to do this, what kind of solutions we can come up with for the new normal, as they keep calling it. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Klaver, are you still at the pyro gig as well?
I am not.
Really? Okay.
I am not. They, as you guys know, in September I took on a full-time gig as a labor manager over at Pyrotechnico out of their LA office, which is over here in Sun Valley, so it was really close to my house. And I got laid off as of March, I want to say 13th. It was a Sunday. They called me and they said, well, so, you know, I was one of the first ones, so I guess I'm one of the first ones to leave. So that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, that's kind of the norm. I mean, this company I work for, Center Staging, we had to furlough probably 80% of the business, and then everyone who's on, we all took on dual roles. So like it's, you know, you're doing more than one thing. So I'll go in and help clean and pack trucks, and we've been working on fixing gear and trying to get ahead of stuff. But I mean, it's hard because, you know, you got to feel from the company side, which Woodside, he's on the same side and he's part owner. If there's no money coming in, how do you keep the business alive? So it's like labor is a big number.
Yeah, it's crazy too. Yeah, I mean, and all the shows, nobody really knew what they were doing. You know, everything just kind of shut down, and you know, we have stuff out at several shows that the stages are just locked down, and we're waiting to hear what's going to happen. And what about you? Were you working on shows through the Pyro Company, or what were you guys doing when you got the bad news?
There were several. Well, they do a lot of it's Pyrotechnico. And they they started to get into award shows, but they did a lot of sports stuff, festivals, concerts.
Oh.
And there was a lot of, they just did WWE that was over in Saudi Arabia. They did a big WWE thing that we sent like 30 texts over there. But slowly, you know, things started were canceling. And then I kept thinking, and I said, oh, I'm so lucky, because I saw my friends in the freelance world that were losing gigs and not working, and I thought, oh my God, thank goodness I have, you know, this full-time gig. And then I got the cut, but it's, you know, it was to be expected. I mean, we had lost probably 20 gigs, you know, and that's a lot.
It's a lot. It's inevitable.
20 plus, actually.
You know, that's the thing too. We're all
It is.
curious of how things come back. You know,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry. No. I was just saying, Margot and I actually spoke. I spoke with Margot yesterday, and we were trying to think of how things are going to be, you know, especially with the social distancing. And I know that when we come back, because I feel that we're going to come back in one way or another. I think people need entertainment. I think it takes them away from watching the news, and sometimes I find myself I watch a little bit too much of the news right now. So I think that having some sort of entertainment and some sort of escape, you know, if you want to put it that way, is going to be super important for people's morale, for people's soul. You know, I mean, I know that sounds cheesy, but we all need it, I think.
Yeah,
So I'm hoping that it's not going to be. We got to figure out how we're going to do it. It's going to be less people. It's not going to be, you know, 2,500 people that I see, or that Margot and I see, you know, in a like a big show like Grammys or something like that. I know that, you know, the crew's going to be cut down a little bit, and so we'll see how we do that. You know, that social distancing, you know, with masks and I think Matt was saying something like, you know, we'd be like a bank teller where you've got that screen, that plastic in front of us. And
right.
I've been in the production office to see some people irate in there about where their credential was. So it might be nice to have chain link in front of you too, like throwing stuff at you. What do you mean?
Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
I
and
keep
that's
feeling
why I
like
don't think
Margot's
I'm
going to jump in here at any second. I don't know why.
was like
I see Klaver,
Jeremy and Potts.
and out of the corner of my eye, I keep thinking Margot's going to jump in there. But
I know. I
No.
wish.
How's she doing?
I
No,
wish.
she's good. We got to talk to her.
She's good. I even told her, I said, you know, they're calling, the guys are calling me to do this. I'm a little nervous, and maybe you should do it with me. And then I said, but then we won't be social distancing. And so it was all this stuff. And but I did see her. Yes. Like I said, I saw her yesterday for a little bit, which was, I know, not supposed to, but she's been staying in her house. I've been staying at my house, and we were just, it was nice. It was really nice. And so we were actually talking about what can we do to, you know, move forward on how we're going to take care of shows.
Yeah, right. Everybody's thinking.
and what else have you been doing? I mean, you got a dog? Have you been going on walks? You've been cooking, working out? What have you been doing?
Well, you're very sweet. I wish I was working out and cooking a lot. I do go for walks. She wakes me up. It's like a kid. You know, I don't have any children of my own, and both of you guys are dads, so I'm sure you guys can relate to that. Like literally, like 6:30, she's jumping on my bed, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we're gonna go for a walk.
Yeah.
So it's been nice. I'm trying to take care of stuff here at my house. Trying to reflect a little bit and not try to think about, you know, gloom and doom. I miss my family. My family, as you guys know, live in Argentina, so that makes it kind of difficult being here and having them over there. But you know, today's a good day. Today's a good day.
How's your family
Every
doing
day's,
over there?
They're okay. They're okay. It hasn't hit the little town that my mom and most of my family live in. You know, I think they think that I'm kind of the crazy North American. Right?
You are.
I'm like, be careful, wash your hands.
Yeah.
But you know, the situation is a little bit different here than it is over there for right now. So hopefully they'll stay safe, and you know, fingers crossed.
Yeah, Kris, that's kind of been the thing for us. You know, we talk about how when we started getting into doing this, it was all because we were working to try to stay ahead of the curve and figure out how to get our studios busy and be ready for 15th. And for our mentality, it was just like, you know, let's just get back to it. What's the problem? But then since we started doing this and talking to people, we talked to Zach in New York, and we talked to Guy Jones today, who they're infected, you know, and Dad's infected. And I mean, Zach was in a coma. So, you know, and we've got our New York office and the three guys over there. It's a whole different vibe. I mean, it's like there's people on top of people. And when you're sick there, there's no like, oh, we'll just social distance. No, I mean, it's just like, put this whole thing in a kind of a different vibe for me, because if you, like you say, you watch the news, 1 minute it's positive, the very next newscast is negative. So how do you watch it? But it's about real life, and what we worry about is our hamster wheel, which is the shows and the people on the show. So it's kind of put things in perspective to us.
Absolutely.
Should be scared a little.
Yeah. Well, it is. I
Well-
mean, it's probably the first time, normally, I hate to say it in our industry, but usually when bad things happen, we do a telethon. We do, we're doing a
Right.
show, whether it's 9/11 or a hurricane. We kind of
We
work
still
through
work.
it, so we don't really have to deal with that type. It's kind of a different mindset we all have, I think. And this is the first time that it's ever really just,
Yep. Entertainment's infected.
yeah, it's very different perspective on this one.
It's definitely affecting all of us, and it's not just like you said. It's not just happening in New York or happening in the United States. It's happening all over the world.
Yeah.
And we just have to try to be as safe as we can, and to try to think of some great ways to get back to working when it's safe. So
Right. And that's that Johnny and I and Zach and Matt, we came up with this. We, basically we haven't seen our friends and the people we work with. So this gives us a great opportunity to talk to people. A lot of people seem to be enjoying the show. So we'll just keep going, and we're lucky that
I love
finally talked you into coming on the show.
It's not so bad,
I
right?
hope I did all right.
You did good.
Yeah.
One of our buddies, him, Stevie Reed from Local 1 New York, staging supervisor, he came on, and it was one of those things where I, like, same thing with you. Hey, come on, we're doing this thing. And he's just like, he gets on, and then he goes, I don't know, I'm a little nervous. And Sean says, well, maybe grab yourself a drink. And he goes like this and pulls up a whiskey. But
There's my
yeah.
girl. There's Clave.
He was nervous until he saw it, and then he said it was awesome. So, it's obviously it's weird because none of us are used to being on camera.
Right. And if we are, it's usually because you weren't supposed to be.
Yeah, or it's some cameraman clowning you.
Yeah.
But it's
As
been
much as I
fun.
am and I get nervous. I'm a little nervous right now, to be quite honest, and I'm in the comfort of my own home. So, but I think it's great. I think you guys are doing a great job, and the production family I know appreciates it.
Thanks, Chris.
You know?
Very
Yes.
cool.
Well, if I could just get my
Keep it
family
up.
at home to appreciate it.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. No. Well, thank you for stopping by and enjoy the
Ask
pub.
her my favorite question, will you please?
Your favorite question.
The final question.
Which one today? What do you want to go
It's the
with?
same one, the one you always
Oh.
ask. Just
What are you
ask.
looking forward to when we all get back to work? What are you most looking forward to? Place to eat,
That's an
being able to
easy-
go to the
You know what?
beach.
That's an easy one. Now you're gonna make me get all welled up.
Oh,
Just
Okay.
giving my production family a big hug, a Klaver hug. 'Cause
Right
that's
on.
my
we might all have trash bags on to do it, but
and I just may hang on just a little bit longer, where it's a little bit uncomfortable. So I'm gonna apologize before any of that happens.
All good, Clave.
all right, Claver. Very, very, very nice to see you today.
Yes. Love you. If you need
Lovely
something,
to
call.
see you both too.
All right. Thanks, Claver.
I'll see you
Enjoy
soon.
Pearl. Yes, she's the best.
She is. She's great. And, most people, if you ever done a live television show, whether you're working there or you just got to get credentials, everybody from top to bottom knows Claver and Margot. And we'll have to get Margot on here. Claver,
Hopefully that broke the ice.
yeah, hopefully Margot will come on because she's part of the family. And
For sure.
and it was great to see Claver. And she's got a dog. She
Right.
looks like she's feeling pretty good, upbeat. So,
Dog helps.
yeah, dogs always help.
Does the best.
Yep. All right, Johnny. Well, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Zach. Thanks, Matt. Talk to you
boys.
guys.